Hey, YouTube family! Welcome back to another episode of Reactoon Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Meta, and today we're diving deep into a topic that's both thought-provoking and close to our hearts, the real faces of need. Who deserves your help more? Now, when it comes to helping those in need, we often encounter different situations. There are those who beg as a profession, making it a business, and then there are others who silently struggle, working hard but barely making ends meet. Let's break it down. On one hand, we have the professional beggars. They make begging a livelihood, sometimes without any genuine need. It's a tough world out there, and some see it as a way to make ends meet without putting in the effort. On the flip side, we have the silent strugglers. These are individuals who are in genuine need but are too proud to ask for help. They work tirelessly, yet their earnings fall short of meeting even their basic necessities. Now, the question arises, who deserves our help more? Is it the one who shamelessly begs or the one who silently strives? In my opinion, it's those silent strugglers who truly deserve our support. They're doing their best, working hard, and despite facing challenges, they maintain their dignity. They don't ask for charity, but they certainly could use a helping hand. Supporting the silent strugglers not only helps them financially, but also preserves their dignity. It empowers them to overcome obstacles on their own terms. Begging, in some unfortunate instances, has evolved into a well-organized business, often orchestrated by criminal networks. These networks strategically employ individuals, including children and women, on daily wages to occupy specific spots such as traffic signals, roundabouts, and various public places. During the day, these individuals beg, and at night, the earnings are collected and distributed among the organizers. Disturbingly, many of the children or women forced into begging come from impoverished backgrounds or may have been kidnapped and sold into this exploitative system. Supporting these beggars unknowingly contributes to sustaining a criminal network rather than aiding those in genuine need. The beggars, as part of the business model, often resort to fabricating stories of illness, blindness, fake blindness, or disabilities, tugging at the sympathies of passers-by. In reality, these narratives are part of a manipulative strategy to maximize profits for the organized begging operation, emphasizing the importance of discernment when deciding where charitable efforts should be directed. The organized begging networks, with their deceptive practices, not only exploit the vulnerable individuals they force into begging but also divert precious charity away from those who genuinely deserve assistance. True beneficiaries are individuals burdened by genuine illness, substantial debts, and physical or mental impairments hindering their ability to lead a self-sustained life. It is crucial not to let the deceit of a few erode the compassion we extend to those in need. While it's disheartening to encounter fraud, it's equally important not to let skepticism overshadow our willingness to help. Instead, let us channel our generosity responsibly by verifying the authenticity of someone's need, ensuring that our charity reaches those who truly require support to rebuild their lives. Regardless of whether the person seeking help is a professional beggar or genuinely in need, it's essential to respond with kindness and empathy. While discernment is crucial, reacting with rudeness or harshness serves no constructive purpose. If you're in a position to help, do so silently and without expecting anything in return. On the other hand, if circumstances prevent you from offering assistance, saying sorry with a smile and a few words of sympathy or compassion can make a significant difference. It's important to remember that you might not fully understand the struggles or tension the person is facing, so refrain from scolding, ridiculing, or using hurtful words or actions. Treat every individual with respect, acknowledging their humanity, and choose to either help silently or decline with empathy, maintaining a spirit of understanding and kindness. When offering assistance, consider prioritizing relatives and neighbors over others. It's a good practice that strengthens community bonds and ensures support is directed to those with whom you share immediate connections. While it doesn't mean you shouldn't help others, giving precedence to those closer to you fosters a sense of community and shared responsibility. The silent sufferers, those individuals who bear their burdens with dignity and refrain from openly sharing their struggles, often deserve our attention and support. Their unwillingness to beg or openly discuss their problems stems from a deep sense of self-respect. While they may not vocalize their financial woes, the lines etched on their faces and the quiet heaviness in their eyes reveal a story of silent suffering. These are the deserving souls, quietly enduring their challenges with grace, who may not ask for help but could use a compassionate hand. Recognizing and assisting such individuals not only addresses their immediate financial needs but also preserves their dignity, acknowledging the strength it takes to endure silently. After extending a helping hand through charity, it is essential to practice humility and avoid causing further distress to those you've assisted. The true spirit of charity lies in selfless giving, without expecting favors or creating obligations. Refrain from repeatedly reminding the recipients of your assistance or using it as leverage to make demands. It's crucial not to turn acts of kindness into opportunities for personal gain or a means to showcase generosity for personal validation. Avoid any actions that may humiliate or embarrass the individuals you've helped. Charity is most meaningful when offered with genuine empathy and a desire to alleviate the struggles of others, without expecting anything in return. Remember, the truest form of charity is one that respects the dignity and autonomy of those receiving help. In the realm of virtuous deeds, the purity of our intentions holds paramount importance, emphasizing that our actions should be undertaken solely for the sake of God's pleasure. The sincerity behind our deeds becomes the essence that determines their true value. When our intentions are aligned with seeking God's approval and not influenced by personal gain, recognition, or any other worldly motive, our actions attain profound significance. In this context, the true purpose of our deeds is rooted in a sincere desire to please God, devoid of any other agenda. It is the purity of intention that transforms simple actions into acts of devotion and worship, reinforcing the idea that deeds undertaken solely for the sake of God hold a unique and elevated status. In the realm of righteous actions and charitable endeavors, it is crucial to acknowledge that true strength and power lie in the hands of God. The phrase "there is no might nor power except with Allah" encapsulates this profound truth. As we embark on the path of charitable deeds, we recognize that our abilities are limited, and our success ultimately depends on the divine assistance granted by God. Hence, it becomes essential to turn to God in prayer, seeking guidance, wisdom, and the strength to act righteously. Through heartfelt prayers, we align our intentions with the divine will, asking for the capability to carry out our charitable endeavors in a manner that is pleasing to God. In doing so, we acknowledge our dependence on the ultimate source of power and entrust our actions to the guidance of the Almighty. Sharing beneficial knowledge is a virtuous act of charity that illuminates the minds of people, igniting the light of wisdom within them. It goes beyond material assistance, enriching individuals with insights that can guide them towards righteous actions. Knowledge, when shared generously, becomes a beacon of enlightenment, fostering positive changes in behavior and attitudes. Therefore, encouraging the sharing of such enlightening knowledge is itself an act of charity, a gift that brightens minds and kindles the flames of wisdom. So, don't hesitate to share this video, as it embodies the spirit of charitable giving through the dissemination of valuable knowledge. The beauty of giving lies in its selflessness and the freedom it bestows upon both the giver and the receiver. Once you've extended a gift or lent something to someone, it's essential to let go of any expectation of its return. Asking for it back or borrowing it repeatedly not only undermines the genuine spirit of giving but can strain relationships. The act of giving should be wholehearted, without strings attached. Once the gift is given, consider it a part of the shared moments and experiences, and resist the urge to bring it back into the realm of owing or borrowing. True generosity is found in the ability to give without expecting anything in return. In the pursuit of virtuous actions, it's crucial to maintain sincerity and humility. Taking photos of one's charitable acts and posting them on social media can dilute the purity of intentions. God, who watches over us regardless of our online presence, values the authenticity of our deeds rather than the public display of generosity. Sharing our charitable acts on social media can inadvertently lead to showing off, risking the erosion of the inherent humility that should accompany acts of kindness. Instead, let our good deeds be sincere, known only to God, and free from the desire for public recognition. In doing so, we uphold the true essence of charity, selfless giving without the need for external validation. If the intention behind sharing acts of kindness on social media is to motivate others, promote good, and discourage wrongdoing, it is advisable to protect the privacy and dignity of those involved. Hiding the face or identity of individuals in such posts ensures that the focus remains on the positive message being conveyed rather than risking any unintended humiliation. Respecting the anonymity of those receiving help underscores the sincerity of the message and reinforces the principle of doing good without seeking personal recognition. So, Reactoon viewers, let's be mindful of where our charity goes. Consider supporting those who strive silently, facing life's challenges with dignity. Your help can make a real difference in the lives of those who need it the most. That's a wrap for today's Reactoon podcast. Remember, kindness has the power to change the world. I'm Mr. Meta, signing off. Until next time, stay compassionate, stay connected to Reactoon channel. Goodbye.
Please like, share, and comment on video. Do not forget to subscribe channel and hit the bell icon for updates.